Okay. 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 Let's see if we are fully back. I'm gonna give it a minute. Let me just double check on my. Sorry, so I'm looking at it from my phone and we are back. Yo, what just happened? I know I restarted the. Oh my God. Oh my God. I think it was because of what I said. Because when I look back at the TikTok studio, it says my live visibility was restricted because it violates the fake engagement policy. What does that even mean? And I think because I was connected to TikTok through Streamlabs, it messed up my YouTube. Because I was fine until I said that word. We was talking for a whole 2 hours. We was talking for a whole 2 hours. That's crazy. I don't think I'm gonna stream on TikTok no more, bro. Because every time I get on there, there's always something stupid down. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hold on, I'm trying to get everything back up on my side. Because I checked my internet. My internet speed is fine. My internet speed is perfect. So it was definitely, yeah, it was definitely that. It was definitely that. I said the name of, I said anti and the name of a place where a certain group of people come from that's doing bad things to another group of people. You picking up the subtext? Literally as soon as I said that, that's when things started to get weird. That's crazy. They tried to silence me. They tried to silence me. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me start this. Yeah, nah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. That's crazy. I'm gonna get some music started up because we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this real quick. So basically, what this is, when I did the event the other day, the Afro Visionaries field trip, I wanted to have some artwork to give out for free to everybody that came through, but I was so behind in the schedule. I only made 2, and I drew 2 of them and I gave them away to Dominique and Rolake, 2 of the attendees. And then I realized, because when I posted it on stories, a lot of people liked them, and I realized this could be the face or at least one of the faces of the Afro Visionaries. All right, I'm just checking. All right, I did. You know what the funny thing is? I did get a stupid comment just now on the thing. I just saw it pop up. So yeah. So I want to make this. I want to turn this into the pins. So these were the prototypes, right? So the ones with he almost fell over again. These are the prototypes, right? So the ones with BB and Bemi on them. And I think I want her to be like the actual main thing. And I think what I'll do is have like different versions of her. So like each one is like unique, or like no 2 people will have the same thing or something like that. Maybe, we'll see. But if I can get them made before the next event, that would be great. So that's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be really quick too. It's not gonna take that long. Yo, I'm mad that just happened. We had such good engagement before it cut off. before I had to restart the program. That's crazy. The power of that is crazy. That's crazy. I still can't get over that. I want this to be as symmetrical as possible. It was funny because I was able to record that too. So I don't know, I might have to bleep that part out when I put it up. But yeah, that was wild. I feel like YouTube could do a little better on that front of like reconnecting, because I remember on Twitch it would still allow you to kind of like stay in the same space. Like if people stayed, it would just reboot back. But on YouTube, since everything is a separate video, you would have to go to the next thing. So if people were still sitting on the first one, you get what I'm saying? Then they're not gonna migrate. So YouTube has to, I don't know, they might have to figure something out with that to make it a easier transition. Cause we was doing good. We was having some good conversation. So many of my characters have like prominent cheekbones. I don't know where that came from, but I looked back the other day and I was like, yo, mad characters got cheekbones. Crazy. I said a word that I wasn't supposed to say on TikTok, and then it messed up my whole Streamlabs performance, and it made YouTube freak out. So I had to restart the stream. When y'all put me on, let me ask you a question and be honest. When y'all put me on, do y'all just like put me on and do other stuff? Or do you actually like how much of y'all are like actively like watching instead of just having me on as background noise? I'm just really curious about that. I'm not gonna be mad if you have me on as background noise. I'm just curious. This shit was all I knew. If we could have worked it out. I don't know why that song popped up in my head. I don't even like that song. I'm gonna need you to say something, baby. I don't even like that song. I hate that song. Well, this is a perfect time. I want to show y'all. I want to talk to y'all about the thing again, because a lot of y'all just had came in. Most of the time, I have you on as background noise. Most of the time, I watch like 7 times out of 10. Sometimes I put you on and start doing other things. Okay, that makes sense. Because I'll be wondering, because like people will come in and ask me a question. I was like, what is y'all watching? But yeah, so I just wanted to show this again because I'm just over the moon, as they say, over the moon. Wonderful time with the Afro Visionaries art crawl. It happened just this past Saturday. We have another one coming up on the 18th. That's Saturday, October 18th. We're going to Mokata Mokata is a black-owned museum here in Brooklyn downtown, so we want to check that out and have a good time and vibe. Saturday was just beyond amazing. There will be a vlog. There'll be a art vlog, as we want to call it, about the experience. I recorded a lot of footage. Some other folks have put out some videos as well. I think Mary is putting hers out soon. Mary is the girl with the green hat on, and then Layla, who is next to her, she put out a reel and made, like, I don't know how she did that so fast, but she made a reel of the event. So yeah, it's a lot. We spreading out, man. We spreading out. Like, the fact that people came from out of state, is crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo. Real quick, so the next event that's coming up is the closing reception to my recent exhibition at the Magnolia Tree Earth Center. That's Saturday, October 4th, starting at 4 p.m. Come through, pull up if you can. Also on that Sunday, right after that Saturday, of course, the 5th, we're having our Afrovisionaries grant writing workshop from 2 to 3 p.m. This is our second grant writing workshop. The first one went over pretty well, and the feedback that y'all gave me is going to inform how we play out this next one. I'm excited to see everybody again and, you know, make some moves, because what we're all about at this point is the decolonization and demystifying of the contemporary art space for any and all Black artists, and to elevate and empower everyone with the tools and resources that are commonly just out of reach. And yeah, we're gonna get this shit done. Here's the schedule. All week is live drawing. Tomorrow night will be a YouTube members only live stream. I can say YouTube now that I'm not on TikTok anymore. They kicked me off. Oh my God, let me see if I'm banned. Am I banned? Hold on, I want to see if I'm banned, because they kicked me off. They limited my visibility. They was like, yo, you're doing, I forgot what it said, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm probably banned. Am I in trouble? I don't see nothing. I don't see no alerts. So I'm not in trouble, but it did mess up the live over there. That's fine, I don't care. TikTok about to go downhill anyway. We're about to get two separate apps. There's going to be an international TikTok app and then the American TikTok app, which is but anyway, October event schedule. So here's what's happening. So like I said, on the 4th, the Paint the Town Green closing reception. On the 5th, Afrovisionaries grant writing workshop. The 12th, game night, Fortnite. The 15th, virtual drink and draw. The 17th, movie night. We're watching The Blackening, and I did say I was going to talk about that, and I just remembered. The 18th, Afrovisionaries Museum field trip, going to Mokata Museum. And then on the 19th, Afrovisionaries Creators Circle. Think of it as an artist development workshop, because a lot of people have been asking me questions on like just like really simple things, not like a bad way, but like, hey, how do I do this? How do I do that? So we're gonna get all of that situated and get that done in that workshop. And yeah, that's what we're all about. We're getting that community together. Anyway, so The Blackening, I want to watch that because I would like for us to have a discussion about the film and some of the tropes that it plays on, because it's a very self-aware movie. It's a comedy. It's a horror comedy, so it's not like you're watching Freddy versus Jason or nothing like that. But I do wonder, like, what was the purpose of making that film in regards to just like the general zeitgeist of Black horror, right? Where does it fit in that pantheon, right, of Black horror? So that's what I want to have a discussion on when the film is over. So if you're interested, come through, come watch it with us. It's free, and we're gonna have a good time. But yeah, let's get back into the art. Baja. I can't believe that I got kicked off of TikTok. Yo, that was crazy. That was crazy, man. Let me see something. America TikTok. It's gonna be bad. Not great. It's not good. It's not good. It's sometimes the only thing you can do is laugh, because it's not funny that this man is the president, but some of the shit he be doing be inadvertently funny, because he's not bright. He's not a bright man. Folks, I'm gonna tell you, it's not good. It's not good. Yo. He couldn't even say acetaminophen, bro. That had me laughing though. He was like, what he said, he was like, he stuttered a little bit, and then he was like, Tylenol, they call it Tylenol. Something like that. He said something like that. That shit was so stupid. It's like, damn, this is the leader of the country. This is what we got here. This is what we got to deal with. I'm gonna do the other side over. I don't like that. Something's off about that. I'm being very surgical right now because I just want this to be as symmetrical as possible. What's going on? Did they take my keyboard too? It's not working now? Jeez Louise. Let me move that over. So the other stream, I have to change the thumbnail and title to something else. I'm gonna be like, I got kicked off TikTok because of the stream. That's what I'm gonna name it. I'm gonna label it that. This stream was too hot for TikTok. Too hot to handle. Must see TV. Must see TV. Bumblebee. I am Optimus Prime. Autobots, roll out. I know y'all like, what's wrong with this nigga today, bro? What's wrong with this man? Don't worry, it'll wear off in like 5 minutes. When I get tired. I think that's decent. Yeah, that's decent. Do 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 do. Do 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 Here we go. I think I like the left ear better than that one. The right ear. Well, or right. My left. same. There we go. I feel like I want her. Actually, no, I think the face is fine. Whereas I was gonna say I want her chin to be longer, but I think I like the roundness of her face. Just gonna. Oops. Try this again. Just the way I drew it, it's like I could just freehand it too, but I wanna I got a specific thing in mind, that's what I'm saying. So yeah, it goes out too far right there. That's why I tilted it up the first time. So I think I'm just gonna freehand it instead. Yeah. Just based off the illustration. And maybe she'll just have like an asymmetrical face. Because people look like that. Oop. So sorry I died. Yo, I got random stuff just popping up my head right now, bro. That damn video. I think his name is Nathan. That dude that be making them weird, awkward ass videos with people. Oh, did y'all hear Mr. Beast? It was for a PR stunt apparently, but he locked this dude in a room that was on fire for $500,000. And then people thought that it was like a regular ass person. It was like a stunt guy. Or something like that. I knew the light was going to fall. It's been falling a lot lately. Like, I don't know what that means, if that means anything. I'm just going to keep it right here. I'm not even going to. Now we look spooky. Now we look spooky. Yeah, nah, it was apparently a PR stunt, and the guy that was in the room was a stunt guy, but still, it's like you're creating this really, I know this word gets used a lot, dystopian kind of vibe, where it's just like, what would you do for money? How far would you go for money, right? He already did the Beast Games, which was based off a Squid Game, which is a show about how terrible capitalism is, right? So it's like you're promoting things that are highly dangerous and inflammable, no pun intended, that somebody else might try in real life or for their own videos, and then we have a whole different scenario to talk about now. How far is too far for making video content online? As an influencer, he has too much influence, he has too much power as far as like his world is concerned, because he doesn't matter anywhere else. But I'm just saying, like, millions of people watch him, you know, and there's a responsibility to that. Even when y'all remember back in the day when Steve-O and them was doing stuff like Jackass and Wild Boys, they would have a disclaimer on what to do and what not to do, like don't try this at home, because they wanted to make sure that, you know, people were safe and they wasn't trying to get sued. You know, but like, and people still did shit anyway, but it was still that, you know, that precaution, some level of care. I don't know, maybe I'm just, I don't know. Maybe I'll just be thinking too much. Maybe I should just shut up and eat McDonald's and act like racism and capitalism and all the other isms don't exist. That's what I should do. I should numb myself like majority of America does, right? We're already living in the age of idiocracy, bro. We're almost there. So I might as well just join the bandwagon. like everybody else. Let's all do it, guys. Let's forget about everything. She's coming out great. This one. Is this right? Does this look right? No. Up a little bit, and then maybe right there. The other version I have, she has like the braids coming down in the front. I think that's a really nice look too. What y'all think though? How's she looking? Also, y'all ever see when people they'll screenshot a public comment and then they'll blur the person's name? Is that because they want to protect the person from being spammed, or is that like what is that for? Because I feel like if you're commenting on a public virtual space, then everybody done seen you anyway. Because when I screenshot stuff and I'm having a private conversation, or if it's like a DM somebody sent me, I'll probably block that person unless they did something like OD egregious. But if it's a public thing, I feel like what's the point in blurring it? I don't know. To protect the person depending on the topic. But if it's public though, I don't get it. You get what I'm saying? It's not like it's like it'd be different if you screenshotted something from like Discord and then put it out and had somebody's name and info all over it. But like if you screenshot a TikTok comment or YouTube comment or any other social media platform, I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me. Because that person's there, they exist. I don't know. Cause I've seen people, they'll do that, but then like some people go the whole opposite direction, where they'll not only screenshot the person, but then they'll get their whole picture and their address and they'll start listing their business. I'm like, golly, y'all wildin'. I love those though. They'd be funny as hell sometimes, especially if it's like a dude trying to disrespect a woman, and then it'll be a picture of a dude and he just doesn't look great. Pictures from a bad angle. Funny. Be like, this you? Remember that era? The this you era? This you? Yo, this makes me look like, I think for Halloween, this could be like a really good lighting effect, right? It kind of looks spooky, right? I feel like we could do this, like tales from the, I don't know, tales from the crypt. Getting ready for October. Yeah, I think she looks good. Now that I looked away for a while and looked back, I think, yeah, this is good. And I like that it's kind of asymmetrical around the jawline and the chin. She doesn't have a name yet. She's just called the Afro Visionary. kind of fitting though, because literally everybody that's come to all 3 events has been a woman or women identifying. So makes sense. Now I wonder, do I want to? I'm trying to figure out how I want to color though. Because I could go the route that I did with the traditional one I drew, which it was based off of, but I'm wondering. Let me see. I'm thinking, is the background of the pen, is that like bright magenta? I'm wondering if I want to go like monochrome. I mean, not monochrome, but yeah, monochromatic, single color palette, or if I want to do, or maybe we have different versions. It wouldn't even matter. We could just have different versions. That was the whole point. Yeah, I'm thinking. Hold on, let me see. I need the. Where is that at? Yeah, I need the color I use. I'm thinking maybe like kind of similar to how I did Moniqua. Let me see. Yo, I really look like I'm about to tell a campfire story. It's that good juice. Oh man, I didn't even talk about that, y'all. Yo, the Daft Punk experience on Fortnite is so crazy. If you're like a, I guess even if you're like a beginner fan, like an entry level fan, like you can still have fun with it. But for the hardcore people, the people that's been around since day one and listened to every single album, watched every single music video, whatever the case may be, it's phenomenal. It's a treat. And I kind of wonder if they're going to add the crescendos to the game. The only problem they would have is the little guy, the drummer. But they got Morty in here. They got other characters that aren't like big, so they could probably figure it out somehow. So that would be cool to have the crescendos and the gorillas and Daft Punk in the game. I'm just doing this real quick so I can just see it, how I feel about the colors and whatnot. And I want to thank everybody for watching tonight, whether you're on the first stream or this stream. I appreciate y'all. And this stream is brought to you by our Patreon members over on patreon.com/Halftoons. Link is pinned in the chat. Oh wait, it's not pinned because I restarted. Hold on. Put it in there. Okay, but yeah, follow that link. You can join us and get access to amazing behind the scenes exclusive events, and never before seen downloadable comics. Yeah. Or maybe I might make her blue. What if I made her blue, like her skin blue? I don't know. I don't know how I feel yet. Like I said, it'll be different variations, right? Like different variations of the hair, the Bantu knots. Maybe there'll be some with her eyes open. I don't know. But yeah. I'm also thinking about making the line art colorful too. I could do something like that. Maybe even darken it a little bit. Something like that, you know. Probably do something like that too. But yeah, I like where it's at. I like where she's at. But yeah, I was sitting there, I was like, oh, she could be the face. She could be the pin. She could be the thing that brings the whole visual identity together, right? Like, I'm trying to think of, because I was trying to think of like a word mark to make that will represent Afro visionaries. And I'm still like practicing that. Like, I'm not really good at that kind of thing yet. But I was like, there should be like a logo mark or a word mark for it as well. Like, because I use that font, but I didn't make that. You know what I'm saying? So if I wanted to put stuff on a t-shirt or something like that, for instance, I couldn't use that font, you know? I mean, I could, but I wouldn't. You get what I'm saying? It's the principle of it all. Yeah, I think this is a pretty good spot for now, and I'm gonna come back to it maybe in an hour or two or tomorrow. But I think where I'm at right now, I think I'm gonna stop here because we've been on for like almost 3 hours. Almost 3 hours? No, we've been on for more than 2 hours. Yeah, because plus the other stream that got cut off. I can't believe that. I'm about to tell everybody about that. That's crazy that happened. So yeah, we're gonna wrap. We're gonna wrap. And
Baja.
oh yeah, that does look mad spooky. On a world full of strife and hunger, a seven. But no, okay. So just running through everything again, really quick. Matter of fact, let me show you the stream schedule. So yeah, live drawing every night this week, 8 p.m. How do y'all feel about the Monday streams? Do y'all like the Monday streams? Is like the Monday through Thursday thing cool for y'all? That's an honest question. If you don't like it, if it stresses you out, I don't know why it would stress you out, but yeah, let me know. So that's every night tonight, 8 p.m. Tomorrow night will be YouTube members only. And then I need to start incorporating the Patreon side, because now I can live stream on Patreon as well. So we can do members only, Patreon only streams over there instead of just being on YouTube. Event schedule. So October 4th, Paint the Town Green closing exhibition. That's Saturday, this Saturday, 4 p.m. Sunday, the 5th, Afro Visionaries grant writing workshop from 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern time. If you're curious about the Afro Visionaries workshop or just the group as a whole, you can head over to that link that's in the chat. It says habtunes.com/info and go over to where it says learn more about Afro Visionaries. We are a grassroots collective with a goal of empowering all Black artists with the tools and resources that are usually just out of reach, and to build a network of professionals, art enthusiasts, and artists who are ready and willing to revolutionize the contemporary art space. So if that's you, if you about the community, if you for the kinfolk and by the kinfolk, I suggest you tag along for one of these events, for real. I try to keep everything low cost or free as possible, you know. So come through for the workshop, come through for the museum field trips. Typically most of the places we go to, I try to go to places where we don't have to pay more than like maybe 10-15 for entry, you know what I'm saying? This lighting is freaking me out, man. It's so crazy. I look like a different person. It looks like I'm in a movie. It looks like I'm in a movie or something. But yeah, so sign up, join, let's vibe out, all that good stuff. So after that, we have game night on the 12th. That's a Sunday. We're playing Fortnite. Say mwahahaha. Okay, hold on. Your soul is mine. That's Mortal Kombat. Anyway, virtual drink and draw on the 15th. That's from 7 to 10. It should be, oh no, 7 to 9. Yeah, that's right. That's the correct time. My bad. 7 to 9. Yeah, 7 to 9. Friday the 17th is going to be movie night, watching The Blackening. And then on the 18th, that's a Saturday, Afro Visionaries Museum field trip. Number 4, we're going to Okada Museum. If you haven't already and you're in the area, or you want to pull up from whatever state you're coming from, RSVP link is in that thing right there. It says habtunes.com/info. If you're watching this in the future, also this is in the description, so don't worry about it. But yeah, and then last but not least is the Afro Visionaries Creator Circle, which is more of an artist development workshop, where we just get everybody off the ground floor of just getting started, whether they're trying to get a website going, they're trying to build up their presence or their aesthetic, their style, their voice. So we're just trying to help everybody get to a good default space, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, come through on Saturday. I want to see you there. If you're in New York, I want to see you there. Okay, come through for the workshop. That's virtual, so you don't even have to get dressed. I advise you to be dressed, because you don't know, you might accidentally hit your camera and turn it on, and we don't want to see, you know what I'm saying? So make sure you dressed. But yeah, that's going to be it for tonight. I do apologize for the technical difficulty, even though that really wasn't my fault. That was more of a censorship issue with TikTok. But I do apologize if that disrupted the vibe or the flow of the watching viewing experience. But now we know. Now we know we can't say certain country names anymore. With that being said, I'm going to get up out of here for the night, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your Monday. So until next time, excuse me, until tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, stay true, stay you. We out. Deuces. Baja. Baja.